Greetings. No fantasy for the last finals out yet, but since I'll be leaving in a couple of hours and I won't be able to record the video for the last event, uh, I'll just do a quick review right now and I'll share my team on Twitter. So let's dive into it. And Group A gonna start with the Outsiders and Liquid, which, in my opinion, still favors Outsiders. Yes, they had a couple of weeks off, but I still believe they have an edge over the Liquid, and it's gonna be best of three. So I believe both teams gonna win a map, and the last one probably gonna be one-sided. Uh, but first two they're gonna be close games, like both both teams over 10 digits, 10 rounds. So uh, second game, phase G2. Um, with the current form, still phase huge favorites. G2, I doubt they're gonna get anything with Hoxie. Like maybe maybe this can be the redemption event, but still I don't believe in Hoxie. Like the Giga Chat is there, but nothing to expect from them. Not gonna be surprised to see phase two or G2. Um, in terms of upper final, outsiders against phase. Um, Probably FaZe gonna have the slight edge right now, after Outsiders had the time off, and yeah, I believe FaZe gonna win the group, and Outsiders gonna finish second. And in terms of elimination game, mm, I wanna say G2 gonna be the last team, but Nico and Monacy they can always win the game solo. So it's like I wouldn't say it's 50-50, but it's like 45-55 for the liquids. And I'm gonna give a slight favorite spot to liquid. So they're gonna be third team in the group. Group B, Heroic against OG. Heroic with a config. It's gonna be interesting, but OG keep disappointing everyone, and I don't know what to expect from them. Maybe this is gonna be the event where they can get something, but still, I believe that in this particular game, Heroic should beat them. In terms of Navi against Vitality, mm, if Vitality are not planning to pick Apex right now and not really like looking for another IGL, and there's no actual um, substitution is going to be in, then probably Vitality should beat current Navi with all this drama that's happening in Navi with Nipple maybe playing a couple of maps with SDY, like already being on a you know on a suicide mission from Navi, simple barely touching the game, and Electronic and Perfecto have no idea what's gonna happen to them in upcoming months since Electronic's contract should be expiring now, and there's no update on his renewal, uh, which I believe if Navi did renew him, they would 100% at least tweet about it. And in terms of Perfecto, I'm not going to be surprised if we're going to see a trade between C9 and Navi for Perfecto and maybe Hobbit. Not going to be surprised, and especially now mm, when we have Inters apparently being benched, then in this particular case, we can end up with the Cloud9 being Electronic and Perfecto on lineup. I'm not going to be surprised if that actually happens. Um, is there a high possibility for that? Well, if Hobbit and Perfecto being traded, then I'm pretty sure there's a pretty good chance that Electronic, if Navi don't renew his contract, gonna gonna move to Cloud9. mm, who's gonna IGL Nafani uh, or Electronic. Who knows? They can find some symbiotes, like Nafani still can IGL early rounds, and Electronic can provide some decent secondary calling. Um, but for now, I gonna give the edge to Vitality. I'm more than positive that Vitality gonna take this one. And the winners final, Hero against Vitality. Still gonna go for Vitality over here. If there's no changes coming in Vitality, if they're gonna stick with the lineup and they're actually practicing. Um, Losers final elimination game, OG against Navi. Um, I believe there's still gonna be a possibility um for Navi to beat OG, which can be can be a surprise game if OG actually turn up and play properly once in a while. Because right now it's probably the biggest disappointment of 2022. Just OG. Nothing much to say about them. They just the biggest disappointing of the year. Uh, in terms of elimination bracket, mm, so my second team from the group is Outsiders, and the third one is Navi. Outsiders against Navi. I believe that Outsiders gonna beat them. Uh, oh, that's the other way around. That's Liquid against the second team. Second team is Heroic. So Heroic against Vitality. Obviously, they're gonna pick Vitality. They're not playing with the substitution. Mm, so yeah, Group A third is Liquid, and Group B second is Heroic. Um, this is gonna be a weird game since Heroic are obviously playing with the stand-in, and I believe this is a good opportunity for Liquid to actually uh, have a rematch against like Ace Clan. They're obviously not gonna play first first game against them, but still, I believe they have a good option to actually finally face FaZe. So Group B third, which is Navi, and Group A second, which is Outsiders. Obviously, I believe in Outsiders, and I think Outsiders gonna take this one. Now Group B first, which is Vitality against Outsiders. That's the first semi-final that I believe gonna happen. And if that's actually the case, then um, I believe Outsiders gonna kind of load roll into the event, and by the game three, they gonna be uh already on a decent level, and I gonna give the edge to Outsiders. So in my book, Outsiders are the first finalist, and we actually can have a double double game from Outsiders and FaZe. They're most likely going to be in upper final in Group A, and in my book, they should be in a grand final as well. So the second game is obviously FaZe Clan against the second team of the group is a Heroic, or maybe, as I said, probably Liquid has a good chance. So uh, Group B first. Oh, Group B first was Vitality. Oh, I kind of disappeared over here within my thoughts. So yeah. Um. Anyway, uh, I believe that the final should be Outsiders against FaZe. That's what we should end up with. And and yeah, as soon as the fantasy gonna be up, I gonna make my team, and as I said, I gonna go for probably double Outsiders, double FaZe, and then I'm probably gonna pick a Vitality player, or maybe. mm, just maybe I just gonna pick double vitality and then double phase and one outsiders player. Um, so at the end of the day, these three teams are gonna be my teams to pick from for the event. And yeah, that's what I think gonna happen in this event. And yeah, Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. And check out my Twitter.